Today we'll be talking about Dave MacLeod completing a multi-year project in the form of Bultitude, located near Inverness in Scotland, and Will Bosi making a rapid second ascent in a matter of 2 sessions. MacLeod started working the boulder, which comes in at font 8B+, in 2019, but dismissed it as being too hard. However, MacLeod, ever the serial projector and a man who loves operating at his absolute limit, continued to work the line regardless. In fact, in his YouTube video on the subject, he said he was specifically focusing on boulders around font 8B+ in terms of their grade, which, he said, if they were indeed proper font 8B+, were going to take him many months or years or possibly never in order to do them. Which is interesting, coming from the perspective of a man who has climbed a lot of font 8B+. In November 2022, he managed to do the first move 3 years after initially trying the problem. In January 2023, he managed to link the first, second and third moves. And then a year ago, he managed to do the second, third and fourth, and therefore climbed the problem in 2 overlapping halves. Then, a few weeks ago, he made the first ascent and he had this to say on Instagram. A couple of weeks ago, I completed my long-term project on the animal boulder near Inverness. As usual for me, despite many tens of sessions, I kept changing things in my sequence right up to the session before I did it. One of these days, I'll complete a project that actually feels hard when you do it. Once I actually figured out the beta that got me around my lack of strength on undercuts, the successful try felt pretty steady. The first time I got to the lip, I got to the top. Given that the animal boulder looks like a bear's head, I'm calling this line Bultitude, after the soft-spoken but deadly bear in the C.S. Lewis, The Hideous Strength. I'm torn on the grade, but I'll go with 8B+ for now. 8B seems a bit harsh, although maybe folks strong on undercuts will find it easier. Of course, the story does not stop there. Shortly after Dave made the first ascent, Will Bosi was parading around Scotland and he made the second ascent of this line, and he had this to say about it. I ended my day trip to Bryn the other week by climbing this cool line just around the corner. Grade-wise, 8B+ felt about right, but I don't think I had the best beta, so time will tell. Definitely an amazing boulder though. So Will's rapid repeat of the problem, but also the confirmation of the grade, just goes to show how good Will is right now. That rapid repeat isn't a slight on Dave's effort, his multi-year project, but is more of a sign of just how bloody good Will Bosi is. He is, dare we say it, the best boulderer in the world right now. Although we are quite biased. And whilst font 8B+ may be multi-year projects for some, for Will, it's just another nice day out. Of course, Will's recent run of form leaves little or no introduction. He's recently returned from America, where he repeated Daniel Woods' Return of the Sleepwalker at font 9A, as well as having a magnificent trip around that once he got the pressure of that off of his shoulders. Prior to that, he made the second ascent of Nale Hukataibal's Burden of Dreams in Finland, and prior to that, he made rapid work of Sean Rabbitou's font 9A in Coronico, Alphane. And also, we want to big up Honey Badger at Badger Cove here in the Peak District. That problem, he graded font 8C+, and we are really intrigued to see that get a repeat, because it'd be interesting to see whether it is indeed font 8C+, or if it is, in fact, harder. Does Will really know how good he is right now? And before we sign off, I think it's worth bigging up Dave MacLeod as well, who is without doubt one of the UK's, if not the world's best all-rounders. He's red-pointed French 9A, climbed font 8B+ on multiple occasions, many of which were first ascents as well. He's put up routes up to E11, and he has also put up winter routes up to grade 12. He is visionary and has been a real driving force in, and I would say British, but I'm going to say Scottish, simply to represent the motherland that he comes from.